Alright guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo for my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet actually is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to US locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks. We have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section, where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. Alright, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TvMike. Check out our sponsors streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for video on demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today. All right, let's go. We got our next match here. It is the first rack. This is a quarterfinals. I figure we had Peng on previous match. Let's just watch all his matches until he wins the tournament. Really, I mean, he's got a good chance. He needs he needs to win this and then like 2 more to win the finals of the standing division. And the wheelchair division, I was going to do Fred Dinsmore and another guy. It would have been a really good match. They're playing the same time. I just figured I'm going to watch him while we can. If he loses, he's out. And this guy's unbelievable. What's up, kids? Thanks for visiting. TvMike here doing another Syndicast from Los Angeles, California, from the Convention Center. The World Pool Association Joy Tables Heyball Parasport World Championships. Players from all over the world are here to compete. And if you have not seen any of this yet, guys, we're playing on the Joy Tables, formerly known as Chinese 8-ball. They're 9-footers with rounded size of the pockets. So it's like a 9-foot snooker table. I know the slate's like 3 inches thick. I haven't seen too many balls roll off one direction or another. So they play pretty true. But I will tell you this, if you don't play true, you'll figure it out real quick. And you'll see a lot of balls miss that are just barely hanging in the pocket, really. And obviously, this young man is an incredible athlete. And he shoots exclusively with his feet. And he pockets balls very well. To me, he's one of the better ball pocketers I've seen as far as getting hard of the pocket. Obviously, we will not be able to cover the finals. It'll be on the arena table. But if he wins this, he'll be in the semifinals. This will be our last match for the evening on the calendar. They've been doing like 1, 3, 6, and like 8:30. And it is all ball fouls. So if a ball comes back and it hits his little bridge utility, it's going to be a foul, which is ball in hand. Dean Goodwin, or maybe it's Godwyn. He's from England, Great Britain, which could be England or Wales. Or Scotland, for that matter. but it says Great Britain, so I just put the UK for short. Nice shot. He doesn't want to do that though. It's the same thing Peng did on the 8-ball. Made a good shot and froze himself on the ball. It's not froze, but it's close and doesn't leave him anything. Wouldn't be much here if he didn't anyway, but probably just going to thin off this ball and try not to leave anything. Now if he gets behind the 15, that would be nice. He leaves him the 5, leaves Peng the 5. I figure he's going to shoot it. 3 balls in a bad spot. Peng won the first game, but this one's about dead even here. Let's say either player has a chance to win this rack from this position. Out of the pocket. Back cut to 2. Run into the 8. Push the 6 over. It's about the best thing you got. Unless you want to try to put the 6 in front of the bottom left pocket. Which he may choose to do. I don't think it really goes, but it might. It's got to barely miss a 10. I mean, this guy is very, very steady when he's ready to shoot. I mean, he's shooting with his foot. His ankle joint is actually creating the cue action. And I mean, that's just, he made a real good shot in the previous match. I'm gonna make a clip probably tonight when I'm done with this. Withdraw, pulling back to get on the 8 to cut it inside. There hasn't been many streams, I'll tell you that, so you guys might miss me. I don't know. I've been in the house mostly. Hibernating. I'll be doing the Jacoby Open coming up in first of the year. Will be me and Mackie will be driving out there on January 1st. The event starts on the 2nd. Mackie will be playing in the singles and possibly the team event. A lot of defense. And this table makes for defense just by leaving the ball long. And just by laying a ball in front of another pocket. It's pretty much a defensive move. If he can see the 2, he's shooting it. If not even to make it, just to move it down there. I'm thinking. I think it might be close to make it. Either that or you bank the 3 and keep the cue ball down here on the short rail. I mean, couldn't hit that ball any better without it falling in. That's the crazy thing about this table. Although he does set up the duck here for Dean. Let's see. I wondered if it even went by there. Apparently it didn't. But this still favors Dean, I think, to win this game. Especially where the 6 is and that pocket being half blocked. You see a lot of games that come down to 1 and 2 balls because of the nature of this table, really. I mean, he hit that ball good. That's how crazy this table is. Gotta shoot it. Side pocket to tie it up. You don't want to fall behind in the match because of the 2-hour time limit. Obviously you want to be ahead, but you want to be ahead by 2 games heading into the 2-hour time limit, so there is no shootout. So this is still a battle. It's tied at 1. The loser is out. Winner goes to the semifinal. And this pays like $20,000 or something. I mean, it's going to be crazy because they add so much money. I haven't seen the payouts. Maybe I can get them. Maybe they're on Digital Pool. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but maybe. Let me ask Zach if he's got the payouts. Trayvon, what's going on? Thanks for visiting, guys. I see this match going to be a barn burner. Now you would think the UK player is the favorite because he's got 2 arms, but this favors the shot maker because the table makes that much difference. He also plays smart. Gotta be very careful when putting your foot on the table, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that, but it's all ball foul, so if you're trying to place your bridge assistant or whatever you're doing, you can't touch anything. You can't move a cube, move a ball. See, he's getting that thing out of the way right now. If it touches that, it's a foul regardless. He called foul on that? Huh? Maybe because... I don't know, man. Let me see. Let me see. I mean, I don't even see that being a path foul, actually. But referee called it. Bad shapes. Unless he can see the 3. Well, he probably can. There's not much here. Be nice to get that 8 out on the open a little bit more.
It's a smart play. I mean, a lot of people would try to force that ball and move the cue ball somewhere else, but there's no forcing anything if you want to make the pockets here. If you want to put the balls in the holes, there's no forcing anything. You're going to have to play the 7 and the 2, then the 8. I mean, you gotta play the 7. Well, he got where he wanted. Just didn't cut it to the center of the pocket. It's a good leave, though. Putting this in the side pocket, this 14 ball, is not too easy. Nice and easy, I would think. And he put speed on that ball. He was in the pocket too. It just won't take it. Straight long shot. The 8 does clear. It's ahead of the ball. I thought he would go in the corner, but no, he plays it in the side. Hey, he made it. Slightly better ball pocketing there by Dean, which gives him the second win. He's up 2-1. I'd hate to see this guy get knocked out, but I mean, it's amazing that he's even playing, let alone he won and got to the final 8. Lots of power on that break. That's a foul on the referee. He didn't let the ball stop moving before he grabbed the template rack. Woo-wee, man, that was a great run out. Great run out for the amazing Peng to keep it close. I mean, if you let your opponent run away 2 games ahead, you got no chance to win the match, even in a shootout, because you can't get to the tiebreaker. So it's 3-2. And it's not really a race to 7 because there's a 2-hour shot clock. And we've been playing for about 45 to 50 minutes. But this has definitely been, this is probably his toughest game. Dean pockets balls really well. This is a quarterfinal. Whoever wins this is in the semifinal for the standing division. He is amazing. That guy is amazing. I mean, he's probably not even that old. Mid-20s probably. And this is a very difficult table. This is a Joy table, 9-footer, 4-inch pockets with rounded corners. Basically, it's a 9-foot snooker table. At the basic explanation of it. He's got to dig down real deep to win this match, I feel, though. And these balls are pretty available. This 3-4 combination isn't horrible, but I figure he's probably going to try to get this other ball in the side pocket. Put the pressure on him. Then again, you kind of make the table easier to play when you knock all the balls in, but this table is such an equalizer. I think he's a little bit further than what he wanted to be. He's going to play the 1 ball. Oh man, that's stuff that you can't hold that. Wanted to hold that to get to the 7 next, I imagine, but there's no way he's holding this angle. It's gotta come up and down, or ooh, that probably was not a good bump on the 9, but he stole the side pocket. So this is the Parasport World Championships in Los Angeles, California at the Convention Center. Sanctioned by the World Pool Association. Put on by the Joy Billiards Company. In association with Digital Pool. There's 3 divisions, a ladies division, a standing division, which means if you can not be in a wheelchair, you can play in the standing division. Or there's the wheelchair event. And we are down to the quarterfinals. It's single elimination at this point. First round was double elimination tournament. Qualify for the second stage, and then you're in single elimination territory. do have this on the YouTube channel as well as the Facebook channel. And soon I'll be on TikTok. I just got to get more followers. Find me over there. @Billiardnet. I mean, everything is super long here for Dean. Probably gonna try to steal this pocket. He didn't even make his ball for him. But the 3 and the 4 laying horribly. I think he's making a good move here just to reposition these balls. Or block the 9. He's gonna make Peng's 5 ball. Or try to. I guess that's the idea. At least clear the pocket. That's crazy. Like, it's a duck, but it still won't go in. Nice speed control. Obviously, we're going to play the 3. I think he's going to be set up to play the 5 in the side next. If he doesn't lose too much angle, he can play the 7 in the other side. Float down and play the 8 in the bottom left corner. But easier said than done on this table. Oh, see, that's what I mean. That's like that's a good shot. He overrolled it a little bit. But I mean, you just never know if you're going to make a ball or not. Tables are so brutal. Now it's a totally different game. It's all cat and mouse now. Well, moved everything around. It's coming down to 1 or 2 inning difference. That's it. But I would say a slight favorite to Dean because he seems to be a slightly better shot maker, but not by too much. That's good not to scratch, I'll tell you that. I think he's just trying to make the 9 here, but it's easier said than done. It's a full table shot into a round pocket. A tight one, just 4 inches. Peng wants to play the 7. He's playing a cue ball, really. Now, if Dean plays the safety, he's just going to hit the 10 ball. Looks like he's playing a 9. I mean, this is a little aggressive, but. Okay, well, the 8 blocks the 7 to the bottom right corner pocket now. But if I'm him, I might be playing this 5 ball. Either that, or I'm running straight onto the 8, straight onto the 3 to hook him. Just nice and easy. Problem is usually when he plays these speed shots, he doesn't get there. I mean, he's doing this with his feet. He's got good speed on this one, but double kissed it out. Still all right. I mean, he's got the 10. Super long. He could probably, he might be able to make this ball on the side, but it's really thin. He's looking at it. Most people are probably not shooting that ball. Yeah, it's too much. Unless he's going to bank this 10 ball. So again, he's got the really thin cut on the 5. Or hit the 7. And try to get down on the short rail, maybe underneath the 8 if possible. I don't think he's got the angle for that, but as long as he kind of rolls it down here, I think it's somewhat safe. Yeah, get him on the rail. See, this table makes its own safeties, really. Interesting. He will continue shooting. It is a fluke. Slop shots are allowed. You're not going to see it very often on these tables, but it's in the rule book. Then again, Peng might like where the 5 is now if he gets a shot on it. Ooh. Yeah, this is just tough action. This is a lot of pressure. Very little separate these two from who's going to win this game right now. And Peng really needs to win it to tie it back up at 3 so he doesn't go down 2 before the 2-hour match ringer. He used to get on. Well, I mean, maybe he can make both here. This slips by the 5. That's so challenging, man. You gotta like play a stop shot, which he can't really do on his. Okay, 5 there. You would think that ball's gonna go, because he'd have been set up perfect. Make the 3 in the corner and then natural on the 8. Natural angle for the 8. But it just hung up. It's crazy. But it kind of still favors Peng because that ball is definitely not getting out of the hole. And it's blocking the 9. Alright, let's see what you got. Here's the out, kid. It's such a long shot, though. I mean, even if you manage to jack up, elevate the cue, and put bottom on it, it's such a long distance. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this for him to have a chance to win this rack right here. It's not kissed up on the 9. He can see the 3. It's natural leading into the 8. Good luck. But if you miss, you don't really leave your opponent much but a bank. Worst case scenario, just hang the 3. I guess that means, can I see the bridge, please, sir? Next thing I'm out in public, I'm playing pool, I'm going to just put my foot up in the air and kick it in your face. That means good match. Way to go. We're tied at 3. It's a grind here. It's a grind on the couch. This is awesome. I mean, you got to root for the young Chinese player. Now they're going on a bathroom stall. This is a break. They're going on a player break. So he stops the clock. And we're brushing off the table nice and clean, and referee for every table. Hell of a match. Hell of a match.
This is our new fireworks application launched for Fire Sticks and Android devices. If you got an iPhone, you can hit us up for another platform. But you get all your movies, TV series, all your sports, and 24/7 channels. You get your dog TV, you get your billiard TV. You can sign up at facebook.com/letsgetstreaming to send me a message. Use that QR code in the top right, and we'll see you soon. Hey, it's TvMike, and I'm dedicating this one to the Dave. And hopefully I get it right, because this is only about my 55th take on this commercial. Serious, at like 4 in the morning. Over 10 years ago, I joined the Jacoby Custom Cues family as a sponsored authorized dealer. Jacoby Custom Cues are made in America. Hit me up to get a great deal. Let's take a few minutes to go over some of our products. The Blackout Cue. It comes as a break jump or a straight breaker, available in a multitude of colors. Get the deluxe version with the sport grip for the added power and strength. Also, our featherweight and heavy hitter break cues are available. Check out the Element collection for a nice colorful entry-level experience. Sometimes I call those colored laminates. Move up to the HB series or the Heritage series of cues, or come down for the Mag 1 or the Mag 2. They're our standard line of cues. They come in all kinds of colors. Hit me up, ask me what you want, I'll tell you what I got. let's move on to some of the shafts. Our Black 4, that's our most recent black shaft, carbon fiber. You can also get a keel wood and all kinds of pins and variants. You got an Ultra Pro, you got a maple shaft. You can check out our original jump cues, maybe the new Nano jump cue, maybe the Extreme Jumper. We got everything you want. Hit me up if you want an extension. I get those out all the time. This is TvMike. I'm an authorized dealer. Hopefully, I can close this file out. Thanks. Less resin in this one, but the colors are awesome. Obviously this is a 1 of 1, and if you want it, you better message me. Alright, here's one that really stands out that was not made with my materials, unless maybe some of it was, but maybe that's why I picked it out. But I really like this cue. I mean, this is a real special one. You've got multiple segments of casted resin in the burl dyed. You've got rings. You've got this whole crazy centerpiece here with all this wood figuring. Impregnated burl, ebony, and spalted maple. So the spalted maple is like in there, here, and in the diamond. And then you got these fine points that are actually really sharp. And this one comes with a black 4. And this one's $3,000 with a sticker on it. Probably gonna offer this in a raffle at state tournament coming up. But I mean, you can see all the work in this cue. I love this cue actually. Alright guys, you know the deal. It's a 1 of 1. If you really like it and you want it, put it in your case, give me a call. Thanks. I already did a video of this one, but I'm redoing it. This is impregnated burl, cocobolo, black and white with gold webbing. So it's like a modified, like, I mean, that's just cool. So this is like casted gray and silver in the burl with metallic sheen. I mean, obviously you can see it. It just really complements all these colors. Now up here you got cocobolo in the reverse points. Then you got, this is not buffalo turquoise, that's the white with gold webbing. Then you got these inside points. I mean, it just looks fantastic, really. Everything is just very visually cohesive. And a certain type of person definitely would love to have this cue. Fit their personality. Obviously, it's a 1 of 1. And it's one of my higher end pieces that I just got in. Hit me up if you want to pick it up. I mean, look at that. I can only get so close without it blurring out, but you get the picture. I made a video of this one already, but I'm going to make another one because it's in the better lighting. Obviously, this is just like a hybrid collaboration of white, red, pink, purple. Alright guys, we're back in action after the player break, and it is tied up at 3 after a really intense rack. After being down 3-1 for Peng Xiangwei from China. They should make a movie about this guy. At least a human interest story. Oh, miscue. Tyler Henninger, what's up? You ever played on, anybody out there played on one of these tables? Chinese 8-ball table, Joy table? Somebody was asking in YouTube, they're like, is that a snooker table? I mean, no. It's a 9-foot table with rounded pockets like a snooker table. Maybe you could call it a 9-foot snooker table. I mean, it was designed by Joy Billiards. They always used them for Chinese 8-ball. I think the first Chinese 8-ball table in the U.S. is at Sandcastle, because the owner over there has been supporting Joy for many years, actually. Ed Ladow, his name escaped my mind. But chances are you'll probably see these tables pop up around places, because there's people that are going to want to play Heyball because there's so much money in it. They put tons of money in these Heyball events. So it's not called 8-ball, it's not called Chinese 8-ball, it's called Heyball. Like, hey, these pockets are really tight, but we're still playing 8-ball. LOL. But this does not stop the amazing Peng. See what I mean? You undercut that ball, it's not going to go, even though it would on any other table.
It's a great equalizer in this match. These matches, in my mind at least. Most people, or at least Kurt England thinks, if I remember, the tighter table does not favor the better shot maker. Because even though the better shot maker is a little more accurate, he's still going to miss, so you're still going to give innings up. This is like playing on table 13 at Fiddlesticks on steroids. Because that one's like a 4 1/8. These are 4-inch pockets, but they have rounded corners. Definitely seen some amazing stuff, though. Gotta be accurate. This is a huge game here if he can jump out 4-3. Like I said, he's got a slight advantage over Peng. I think he is a slightly better shot maker in general. But I know we're all rooting for Peng. I mean, how could you not? Nice clearance. I mean, this is a battle. But obviously, the other player has all his faculties as far as he can bridge, he can, shoot. He can get down on the ball. I mean, what can you say? Peng is running about dead even with him playing only with his feet. These are pretty open here. These stripes look good. Gotta overcut this 11. It's in a weird spot because the way the round pocket is. It's gonna take just a really nice gentle cut with like no speed to make that ball. There we go. They're all set up pretty good. Now, does he want to play the 10 ball? You almost have to, really. You can control the cue ball very well. Now, this is very tricky. You can't touch another ball. I mean, he's got to fade that alone. Otherwise, you get ball in hand, it's all ball fouls. I mean, that's crazy. But yet, he manages to focus and not be sloppy and make the balls, and obviously the referee will assist him. Man, these are all laying pretty good. This is like a stop shot. Oh man, he just drew it. Little too much action. But I think you still play this in the side pocket and try to run the ball around and then get to the ball that's, I can't see what it is. I guess it's a 15. Next to the 9. Yeah, crawl up here a little bit. Crawl up here. Maybe a little bit more, but at least he sees it. This is asking a lot to get out here, man. It really is, but it's going to be a long shot on the 9 if he does make it. Run out of gas. He almost held the angle. Man, very close. Now, does this help Dean just get out and run the balls? He pockets balls very well. I would say 60%. You know, the advantage, the better ball maker than Peng as far as pocketing balls. I'm just speculating, but you can watch and you can see players. And when you watch me, I don't make balls good at all. So, but when I watch other players, I know they're good. They can make balls good. He didn't want to go that far. So, the shot here is to play safe. That's the smart play. Where's Carlos Camacho when you need him? Be like, Carlos, come jump this for me. Instead, he's looking at a 2-rail kick shot with no diamond system. That's another thing you might notice about these tables. There's no system. Ooh, that's bad. You don't want to hold up that pocket. Definitely just not to Peng's advantage to put a ball in front of the hole and give ball in hand. This is going to give Dean exactly what he needed, an inning to catch up as far as with how many balls are on the table. He's looking at possible combination. Right? I mean, I think. Or is it play 6 off the... Okay. Wow. Well, he got lucky, really. He got lucky. You might be able to cross this. It's like a 1-pocket shot. Or he could have kicked the 3 rails for the 15 in the corner. It's highly to your favor to pocket that object or that 4-ball for your opponent, so the pocket's available for you to finish up. Listen, we want to see at least a shootout. If Peng's going to go down in flames, you want it to be in a shootout at least. How's that ball not fall? You know what I mean? Like, he's shooting the 4. It's already in the hole. That is so wild. I've seen a ball follow in after the other ball on this table, so I know it's possible. And that ball's so deep. He's got room here. If he puts bottom on it, it'll throw forward on the 9. He's just gonna cinch it and put it right in the hole. Like, it could have gone, and then I mean he would have been out. He's got the duck, float up, play the 8 in the same pocket as the 9. A lot of pressure here. I mean, how can you run out solids when you got your opponent has 2 ducks in the hole? Like I said, we got a few more viewers than normal. Thanks for checking us out. Make sure to like and follow on Facebook, Billiardnet. And please subscribe and do the thumbs up and likes and stuff on YouTube. And go check us out on TikTok under @Billiardnet. That's brand new. I just made it 3 days ago or something. Uploaded a bunch of videos already. Once you get over 1,000, you can start streaming to it directly live. Just something new I wanted to try. Now, if he ducked him on this ball, that would be good. He did not. He can see this ball. He can miss the 5 and make the stripe, and it's kind of close on the 6, though. Man. It's natural to come up. But you could maybe play it off the rail off the 6. Keep going. Either that or he's going to cut this in the side or bank it cross side. I think the bank is even higher percentage from this cut angle. But he pockets balls good too. I mean, this is a huge shot. He's got to tie this up. It's almost, it's been like an hour and a half, and this match was a half hour left. Look at this shot. Wow. Way to go. It's the amazing Peng. Fighting off Mr. Goodwin. It's a hell of a shot himself. It's 4-4. Forget Mackey and Dunbar gambling. This is the shit right here. Now, if these guys do not finish this rack before the alarm goes off, they go into a shootout. This is quarterfinals, man. I don't know what this pays, but I would think first place is at least 10,000. And it's going to pay pretty good from there. I asked Zach for the payouts. I haven't got them yet. I don't know if they're public. I don't know where they are yet. Obviously, people want to know what the players can win. Let's see here. Solids. I guess solids are what you want to play. Even though the 4 is a little bit obscured by the, I think it's a 15 ball up there. And this guy shoots a man, man. This guy does shoot a man pretty good. I found his Facebook page. He was raising money for like muscular neural some sort of syndrome or something, so I don't see it being a public. I can see it, but I can't see any updates on it. This is gonna slightly favor Dean, I think, from the position of the balls, but now he's got this ball that's kind of blocking this corner pocket. It might come into play. Can't really see the 2. I might almost cut the 7 past the 1 up table, or I'm gonna cross bank the 6 like a boss. Interesting. He got the 7 to move. Now he's got a long shot on the 1. Ooh, overcut. That's not the table is not really favoring Peng right now. Maybe the 9. Man, I'll tell you, I think the shot, this is okay, but I think the shot is to play the 13. And then make the 2 ball with the 10 and leave the cue on the rail. I like that, because then you're leaving everything as a half table shot, and there really is not much available. But we don't need to talk about that, because that's not what he did. But so Dean is solids. He likes getting this 4 ball out of the way. Or not. See, there's so many balls that are just going to be hanging in holes because the table's very tough to pocket balls on. Mackie would have a stroke trying to play on this table. He'd just be like, I can't see it. I can't. The pockets are too tight. I can't get position. I can't. I mean, let's be honest. Most people would. Trying to fire it in. No dice. So this 4's a duck. This 2's a duck. The 2 is blocking the 10 ball. You're going to have to make it eventually. Maybe the 4 ball. If you miss it, you take the pocket. But if you take the pocket, it's okay anyway because he doesn't really threaten. He doesn't have any balls threatening, so it doesn't really serve much purpose. But I would think you're going to, at this point, you're going to play the 4, the 1, the 2 is the key ball to set up on the 8. Oh, wait, you still got the 7. All right. Oh, man. I think you play the 1 because you're right here. And then you play the 7 into the 2, and hopefully you leave the 7 in front of the hole. And you're far ahead in this rack. Far ahead. I mean, you just got to be about ready to hang your hat on the break your cue doing Earl. Miss a straight in ball, swing your cue around if you even can. It's got to be like, who misses the ball straight in a foot away? You know, it's the tape. All right, there's a nice little shot. You prefer not to have the balls on the rail, but oh man, I think I'm playing the side pocket. The trick is like he's got to put draw on balls and stuff. He can, but it's like, oh, he's just blasting it. That is a stripe, and if he's got right side angle on this ball, he can draw back a little bit. I mean, you got to think about like, what can I do? Like, what am I able to do? Apparently, you can do anything. But what is the easiest to do? And maybe he don't even care about that. He's just like, I'm just gonna do it. Maybe he's got the angle. He needs just a little bit of bottom. See what I mean? Like, that's a little bit strong, but like, I mean, it's too strong really, because he doesn't want to be that far away from that ball. I think we're about even in this rack here, because there's going to be another inning, I would think. Unless he pulls off like Corey Deuel. I mean, he really was trying to swing that ball. That's like, look, Mom, no hands. I'm going to draw it a full table with my foot. Now, if I got there, if he made that shot, I'm making the 2 ball with the 10 and keeping the cue under the line with the 8 to hook him. But then again, this is not too favorable. He doesn't want to make this 2 ball though, because he doesn't want to open this pocket, but he's going to have to make it eventually anyway. He's going to have to make it before it gets to the 8, in my mind. Wow. I mean, he played that 2 ways all day, because if he misses it, he's not leaving Peng the ball to the corner. Then again, if you make it, you got to shoot. All right, he's committing now, because he makes this ball. He's committing. Look at this. He got left side angle on the 1. This is really good. I thought he was going to come up short and he'd have to come around, but it kept rolling. I mean, this is very natural. Just a nice little rolling ball. Yeah, I mean, that's very good. Peng is chasing the dragon here. I mean, this is 5-4. That could be the match, really. You're looking at maybe 15 minutes remaining. So it's 5-4. Dean in the lead. Shot clock. The match clock is running out. I mean, this is insane. Peng has got to get this next game to force a shootout. Otherwise, he's out the tournament. It's been a lot of fun to watch this guy play, and I kind of looked for him on Facebook, but I mean, chances are he doesn't even. I mean, hell, I don't even think they got Facebook in China. Or if they do, it's China only and they control it. I think it's Dean Goodwin to break. I mean, this guy he's definitely 70% favored to win this match from this point. It's going to take a lot for Peng to win the match. He's got to win this game and win the shootout to win it. This guy's got a lot of heart, man. He might make it happen. I mean, I know everyone out there would love to see him win this match and get to the semifinal. This is a quarterfinal. Final 8 players out of like 60. All right, well, the table's open. Don't want to fall behind too fast in this rack. Oh, yes, sir. I'm enjoying the match as well. Thanks for watching. Huh. He's like on the backside of this 3-ball. Oh, man. Alright, so he is stripes. Just don't baby this ball so much. Oh, that's pretty good. That's the 9-ball in the top right pocket. I don't like where the 11 is. I don't like where some of these balls are down here, but it is what it is. 7 and the 6 are kind of blocking the 10 and the 11. As far as the natural hole, well, I mean, this could be nice. You could cut this in the side, and cue ball's going to run down there, possibly open up some more balls down here. More of an opportunity. Definitely cutting this in the side, though. Probably see I'm going to look at it, because it's pretty thin. Unless he's playing a carom. I mean, he tried to carom. There's no other way to look at it, how he struck the wall. Just didn't move. And he scratches. Oh, that's not good. It's good for Dean, though. Wow. Like, who does that? 2 feet away, miss, ball in hand. Less than 2 feet away. He's like a foot away from the 6 and a foot and like a quarter away from the pocket, and he rattles it. It's anything goes on these tables. This is a monster cut. He overcut it. Didn't hit it thick enough. Not enough energy. He's like, what happened? Well, he has... I mean, kind of took the pocket. That's kind of good, but... He sees the 1. That's clear. But you got the 4 down here. You might as well play the 4. And I think he hit it with some speed, really, to come 2 rails. He's looking at my shot. He's also looking at the 1. See, my feeling is if you hit the 1 here, you're not going to have much. Ooh. Well, you would have had the 4 still, but it's up that it's on the other side of the table. You're kind of orphaning that ball off, in my mind. Okay, foot jacked up, no bridge. This guy could hustle across America. I mean, this dude can be in a pool room. Somebody be like, "Well, I'll play this guy one-handed," and be like, "I'll tell you what. I got a buddy. You play one-handed, and he'll play no-handed. How about that? Does that sound like a good game? Come back here at 6 o'clock." He'll be like, "What do you mean?" Peng has to win this game, and he's got to do it soon. He's running out of time. Oh, man, he really needed that shot. You got to root for the young Chinese player. I mean, he has these opportunities to win this Dean, but it's like it's FA and FO. he might mess around and find out. He's gonna get forced to play a shootout, maybe. I mean, he's really got the elements here to finish this game. He's going to have... I mean, he should have a look. He should have the 11 in the bottom left. Well, he's going forward, but he still should have some kind of a look. Man, that's tough. That is tough. This might be the final shot. He's got to make this ball, man. Are you serious? Are you serious?
LFG. Let's go, communism. It's tied at 5. This is going to be a shootout. They're going to run. They're going to run out of time in like 3 minutes. You're going to hear a bell go off. Man, this kid's got so much heart, man. It's unbelievable. You're going to hear the bell go off, and it's going to be a spot shot battle. And Peng did win a shootout. I mean, they're just going to... There's not enough time to do this rack, but they're going to just play it until it goes ding, I guess. I mean, this is one of the best matches of the event that I've seen. There's been a few really good ones, but this is like... Peng is definitely not the favorite against Dean, but somehow he's there. Yeah, I mean, he's playing speed pool now. This is like the ultimate pool challenge. He's trying to win this game really fast. I don't blame him. It all looks pretty good. This is wild. It's all laying pretty good, but how easy is it to make a mistake? I mean, there must be like 2 minutes or less left. Wow. I mean, that really would have been amazing if he broke and ran that out. I mean, that would have been so crazy. It's his shot, but he knows that there's no time to win the game, so he just dodged a bullet there, really, because that guy was on fire. He was ready to go. Now you just take a potty break. He's gonna, I mean, there's gotta be so little time to play. 2 hours, 10 minutes. There's probably less than 5 minutes in the match left on the official timer. Bing! Oh, it's a shootout. It's a spot shot shootout. Man, this is obviously this makes it kind of exciting, but do you want to lose by just one ball and a spot shot? Then again, they both played great, and whoever wins this gets to the semifinals. I don't know the exact rules of this shootout, but I know you don't want to miss. It's like they start dead even. Okay, move your hand. That means go lag. Then you can choose. If you win the lag, you choose if you go first or what. It looks like Peng won the lag. So if you go first and you make it, all the pressure's on your opponent. I guess that's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be scared crapless right now. You got to practice this shot because it comes up a lot. Man, we got a lot of people watching this. Now there's like 30 people watching it. Oh
man, that wasn't even that one wasn't even close. I mean, this probably favors Dean. I mean, he's got a really good eye. He's got. I mean, obviously he's got his arms. I mean, he can shoot. He's got a bridge hand. He's got a backhand. No. I didn't think he made it. Wow. I mean, he hit it kind of scared, really. All right, so here's the thing. It's advantage Dean. Peng will shoot. If he doesn't make it, I think it might be a wrap. I think it might be over. Like, it's a tough ball. It's like playing for $1,000 right now. I would think you could be able to use a bridge, but yeah, he's not even close on the money in these shots. So if he makes it, is this it? No, it's not over yet, but it's almost over. He shoots this, he makes this, I believe it's over. This definitely favors Dean. He's got the solid break. He's hitting these balls scared, but he made it. I believe he's the winner. He's not the winner yet? He's made 2 of these shots. I must not understand the rules of it, but the way it's looking, Dean's going to win the match. Peng has yet to make a spot shot. Yeah, see, I don't think he used a bridge last time. I would think at least you want to use the bridge. I mean, this is so insane to be able to stand on one leg and focus. It's so, that's an extremely difficult shot for him. I think his road is come to an end here because of the fact that he's the stuff to reach, the stuff to bridge is. He's made all 3 of them. I mean, that's got to be it, right? Yeah, I mean, congratulations, Dean, for winning. Listen, I'll stake Peng. You give him 2 to 7. I'll stake him. He's got to have some sort of spot. Well, we'll probably
Dear athletes and referees, we will be holding a thank you dinner at the venue after the award ceremony.
What are they announcing? I can't hear it. Well, Peng's road comes to an end, but that was really exciting, and
to celebrate the successful conclusion of
I mean, the guy's amazing.
Looking forward to your presence. Thank you and good night.
If you ever see this, sir, young man, it was a lot of fun to watch you play. So Dean will be in the semifinal. Well, I mean, I can't say anything about Dean, you know, is this like The Ringer, the movie The Ringer? I mean, you can't say that because you don't know. I mean, he was invited, he was, if you have some sort of muscular skeletal disorder, I think he was on his page talking about let's raise money for a neural condition. Seemed pretty reasonably, you know, with all his faculties and everything, but you know, dude's a monster to fight that, and I mean, he had a good chance to win the match. Not going to favor him playing stop shots, so just because of the nature of how he's bridging and he's with his foot, and, I mean, it's just there's too many things against you to have that straight line on the spot shot. So, table 5, Dean Goodwin versus Liu Junwell from China. And then the other one will be Russ Blaz. What's SI? Slovenia, maybe? Versus Yu Wen. Chu Wen, maybe, from China. And the winners of that, they meet each other. That's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. There's no arena games set up yet. And then you got the wheelchair, which will be Dave Beaumont and Cheng Welty. Cheng? It's not from China, though, but I can't see. Where is this from? There's a logo, but I can't, it's not telling me. And the winner, Brad Rotio from Canada versus Fred Dinsmore from Ireland. I'm going to pick Fred to win to snap off the wheelchair event. He's the one that beat Charlie. We'll cover one of them games. They're going to be at 1 o'clock. I don't know which one. I mean, they can only do one of the arena games at 1. They obviously haven't decided which one they're going to do. So, out of 4 games, they're going to do one of them. So, I'll do the other one. And maybe Mike Cease will do one if he wants to get up and do it. And I haven't seen the other players, Russ or Chu Wen. But Dean is looking pretty good to win this. He's a very good ball maker. But I'm sure Liu Junwell is looking for some revenge for Peng Xiangwei. I guess it would be Liu. It's Liu. Like I said, I'm not fluent in Mandarin, so all the cameras are off, guys. We'll be back at 1 o'clock for something. Thanks a lot for joining us. That was really cool. I'm going to run some promos. Send me
This is our new
message.
fireworks
Check out our
application launched for
sponsor
Fire
streaming
Sticks and Android devices.
Okay,
If you got an
check out some of
iPhone,
the
you can hit
cues.
us up for another platform. But you get all your
Please
movies,
like and
TV
follow and
series, all your
subscribe to the
sports,
pages.
and
See you next time on
24/7 channels. You
TvMike,
get
Billiardnet.tv.
your dog TV, you get your billiard TV. You can sign up at facebook.com/letsgetstreaming to send me a message. Use that QR code in the top right, and we'll see you soon. Hey, it's TvMike, and I'm dedicating this one to the Dave. And hopefully I get it right, because this is only about my 55th take on this commercial. Serious, at like 4 in the morning. Over 10 years ago, I joined the Jacoby Custom Cues family as a sponsored authorized dealer. Jacoby Custom Cues are made in America. Hit me up to get a great deal. Let's take a few minutes to go over some of our products. The Blackout Cue, it comes as a break jump or a straight breaker, available in a multitude of colors. Get the deluxe version with the sport grip for the added power and strength. Also, our featherweight and heavy hitter break cues are available. Check out the Element collection for a nice colorful entry-level experience. Sometimes I call those colored laminates. Move up to the HB series or the Heritage series of cues, or come down for the Mag 1 or the Mag 2. They're our standard line of cues. They come in all kinds of colors. Hit me up, ask me what you want, I'll tell you what I got. Let's move on to some of the shafts. Our Black 4, that's our most recent black shaft, carbon fiber. You can also get a keel wood and all kinds of pins and variants. You got an Ultra Pro, you got a maple shaft. You can check out our original jump cues, maybe the new Nano jump cue, maybe the Extreme Jumper. We got everything you want. Hit me up if you want an extension. I get those out all the time. This is TvMike. I'm an authorized dealer. Hopefully I can close this file out. Thanks.
Alright guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo for my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet, actually, is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to US locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks, We have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section, where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. Alright, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TvMike. Check out our sponsors streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for video on demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today.